decision from City Council to expropriate the 30-acre property was a total surprise. The property was gifted to the NBEX for the purposes of holding an annual agricultural festival. The long-standing lease between the city and NBEX is set to expire in 2031.
Almost feels like an attack on agriculture and education right here in our downtown core.
That land was donated to the Agricultural Society almost 200 years ago.
It is coming down. It's coming down piece by piece. I never thought I would have to justify the existence of the facilities, the property, and the brand. But the more I dig into it, the more it makes sense. We've created a little bit of our own monster with lack of brand identity. But the other side of it is now I take a personal approach to it. I thought I was coming here to create revenue streams and build events for my community, give people a reason to come together and have some fun. I now also understand that more than ever, there's an education component to the historical relevance and why we exist. So this is where we host and hold any relevant documents. So these are old meeting minute books. Today, we have AI note takers. These documents are a literal time capsule of the history. So our honorary president at the time in '55 was the Minister of Agriculture for the federal government. It records our presidents at the time, who was elected, and these would be a combination of local business people, volunteers, anybody within the community that wanted to be engaged and involved. We operate as a not-for-profit organization. The leaders are groups of volunteers that dedicate their free time. Good. We operate 365 days a year. We host everything from agricultural events, which are our core root of why we exist, to renting our facility to various groups, all focused around bringing people together in one common area. We have active livestock barns. We host two of the city's largest attended events annually, being Ribfest and the Provincial Exhibition. We're a very small staff group, so we rely on leadership from the volunteer board, guidance from the members, and advice from the general public to propel our story forward. But we've done nothing to control our brand and narrative. Ribfest itself is a celebration of everything summer. Live music, cold beer, and of course, barbecue. And every year in Fredericton, NBEX is the home for Freddie Beach Ribfest. It takes about 10 months of planning to get everything right. There's a huge volunteer component to it. Over 100 volunteers come together throughout the duration of the 4 days. The River community is a very special community. These folks travel all across North America throughout the spring and summer months, and we are one of their stops on the tour.
So we start with a little tent, like a little story of my business. With a little tent, me and my wife, and done the first event in London, my hometown. We won this, we take a little taste, we lost a lot of money beside the trophies, but we love it. We start building the trailers, we start travel different provinces, Quebec and New Brunswick, Manitoba, you name it. We're coming here since 2014. New Brunswick and Fredericton, it's absolutely awesome for us, for everybody. We love it to be here. It's a little time for me to stake on the side, start the retirement, but you know what? That's not gonna happen because I love to come here and see you guys.
If you were to hire me to be on your truck, behind your grill, what's it take? What do you gotta have in you to be a ribber?
First of all, you gotta have a passion for cooking.
We have a truck here featuring Australian alligator for sale. Very excited to try it. Gator time. That's
Little bit of
damn
barbecue
good.
sauce. It's not any sauce. It's the
Throw
best
it on
sauce
there.
right here.
We all know how to cook ribs,
Yeah.
pulled pork, chicken,
Yeah.
but it's all about the sauce. This sauce is the boss.
Sauce is a home run.
Once we caramelize the sauce on the ribs, it's got a nice sweet and smoky flavor.
Come on out, get what you like. There's something here for everybody, whether you want sweet, whether you want heat, whether you want the savory rib. Every chef here, every rib master here has their own method.
We have over 20 live music acts that will be on stage throughout the 4 days.
That's what we do right here on these sacred grounds. We're about family, we're about friends, and we're about having a good goddamn time. Are you guys ready?
You're talking over 15,000 people through the gates. We really need the support from our local community in order to do an event of this magnitude. Beginning my employment history here, I inherited a bit of a mess.
So you should be able to get up, but nevertheless, it's
Discussions about the future of the New Brunswick exhibition grounds in Fredericton have been ongoing for over 35 years.
The problem with being one of the largest independent landowners in the downtown core is that you could have a target painted on your back. We have a right and a due diligence to our organization, to the hardworking volunteers behind the scenes, to make sure that the offer presented is fair and just so that everyone around the table wins. When so many people want different future outcomes for the land that may or may not play into our main purpose in existence, people's tensions get up, people's backs go against a wall.
That land was donated to the Agricultural Society almost 200 years ago for the purposes of holding an annual agricultural exhibition. The reasons we are using to expropriate this lease are housing and a school. Those aren't even municipal responsibilities.
We now have to be proactive and reactive. We will remain steadfast in our approach to resolving something, to work together to get something that probably should have been completed a while ago. We have a very solid foundation in why we exist, but nobody knows the depth of not only the historical side of it, but they don't know the depth of our reach. We have an identity crisis on our hands. We've allowed other organizations and other groups to control the narrative for far too long. In 2027, we will be 200 years old. That's older than the country itself. I can't think of too many organizations that have celebrated 200 years of existence. Our stated purpose will continue to be our mission and our guiding light. We support our farmers. Agriculture in the province of New Brunswick is a main financial driver. It employs literally thousands of hard-working New Brunswickers daily. We are here to give them a grandstand to showcase their skills and talents, teach the general public about where their food comes from and why farming is so important to individuals on a daily basis. The farming community has their own avenue in. It means a tremendous amount to a farmer who started in 4-H and remembers being here on our grounds, showcasing their skills as a young individual. Fast forward 25 years and they own the first, second, or third largest farm in the province, and they're here showcasing their product and what their brand stands for. That is personal connection. That's why people want to be here. In a world where we're so connected electronically, our opportunity to connect person to person is fading. Our spaces really allow us to bring people together as a cohesive unit in our downtown core, which has been why we've existed since day one.
We host 15,000 people over the 4 days here on our grounds. So we call on the help and support of over 100 volunteers. Volunteers make this community go round, and without them, none of this would be possible. So I need you to get loud and proud for my volunteers all the way at the front gate. Let's make sure they can hear you. A big thank you to the volunteers for helping us out this year. Don't go anywhere. We've got our official judges coming up to the front here. We're gonna have our Rib Awards.
We have put a self-challenge out there to make sure that the trophies we award this year stand out from the rest. And next year they will be on these tables. There's trophies here from all over Canada, prizes of all different magnitudes, and this year will be no different. Our trophies will be awarded by a group of 5 guest judges from across Fredericton.
We're here at the 2026 Freddie Beach Rib Awards. Make some noise for yourselves and for the Ribbers. We have a very esteemed panel this afternoon. Thank you guys so much for your support for Ribfest. All of the ribbers that you guys have tried this weekend are entered into this.
This is number 1 on your list. Okay? Get saucy, yeah?
I used to get a little saucy. I love getting saucy.
Booyah!
We're killing it, baby. We're killing it. Your 2026 Freddie Beach Rib Awards winner, Krabbies.
Thank you. The community came out, the community supported it, further validated the reason and the importance of spaces like this within our own backyard. The music lineup was probably the tightest it's ever been, right through Thursday from Sunday. The ribbers were blown away by not only the sheer volume of people that came out, but the attitude and the warm welcome that they got from the people in the community of Fredericton. Not only, again, are events like this needed, but they're wanted and they're in demand. The only way you can throw events that hold 15,000 people throughout the course of 4 days, you need the space, you need the equipment, you need the inventory, and you need the plan. You have to have the pre-planning and the people behind the scenes working it and going at it strong. We've already been working on the Frex. That is a community-involved event that takes almost double the amount of people to put on, believe it or not, than Ribfest. We're actually on a very short timeline now to pull the rest of it together for September. We're in teardown mode right now for all pieces of the property. We roll right into a flip for this weekend. We got a wrestling show coming up.